Starts her drive at 6:30 a.m., she can drive at her average driving speed with no traffic delay for each segment of the drive. If she starts her drive at 7 a.m., the travel time from the freeway entrance to the freeway exit increases by 33% due to slower traffic, but the travel time for each of the other two segments of her drive does not change. Based on the table, how many more minutes does Miss Simon take to arrive at her workplace if she starts her drive at 7 a.m. than if she starts her drive at 6:30 a.m.? So if Miss Simon starts her drive at 6:30 a.m., we can start with option 1 to this solution. And she starts her drive at 6:30 a.m. And then we're focusing on the freeway entrance to the freeway exit. And if we look at the table, the distance is 15.4 miles. And then her speed on this portion is 50 miles per hour. So if we use our formula, distance equals rate times time, we can plug in the distance and the rate to find our time that she took to get on the highway at 6:30 a.m. So we have 15.4 equals 50 miles per hour times our time. So to find time, we have time equals 15.4 over 50. And if we put that in the calculator, we get 0.308. And since we're finding time, this is in hours. But it says we have to find it in minutes. So we can convert it 0.308 hours to minutes by multiplying 60, since there's 60 minutes in an hour. And we get 18.48 minutes. And then this time is when she starts her drive at 6:30 a.m. So that's the regular time. And then it says if she starts her drive at 7 a.m., the travel time from the freeway increases by 33%. So this is without delay. And then if we increase it by 33%, it means that we have 100% original, and then we increase it by 30. So we have 1.33 times 18.48, and then that's going to give us our new time after the delay that she began at 7 a.m. And if we calculate that, we get 24.57. And then since this is the new time, we can subtract our new time and the previous time without the delay to find out how much more minutes it took. So 24.57 minus 18.48 is about 6. So it takes 6 more minutes for her to start at 7 a.m. than her regular time at 6:30. And then we also have an option 2 method of this. And this is going to be taking the 50 miles per hour. And then we have 50 miles over an hour, but it says minutes, so we can transfer it to minutes, so it's simpler to calculate it. So we can put 60 minutes, and that's 50 miles per hour. And then we can set that equal to 15.4 miles from over here and the distance, and then we have to make the ratio the same. So in the denominator we have the minutes, but we don't know how many more minutes it took, so it's x minutes. And then we can just cross multiply these ratios. So we have 50x equals 15.4 times 60 or can, yeah. So x equals 15.4 times 60 over 50. And we put in that in calculator, and we get around 18.48. And then since we got the same number as our previous option 1 calculations, it says the freeway exit increases by 33% due to slower traffic. So 33% increase. And we're finding the difference between the delayed time and the original time. So we can just take 33% of this time that we found, 18.48, and we get about 6. So we get both answers are the same, and we have two options that we can choose from.